Welcome to MiniaQues. My name's Susie, and today I'm going to make a tray last minute Father's Day gift. So it's going to be a larger of the trinket trays, and it's going to need to be large because it's going to hold my motorcycle on it. Well, not my motorcycle. Well, actually, my motorcycle is blue, but that's not a soft tail. It doesn't matter. I am going to make a motorcycle tray for trinket tray for Father's Day. So let's get started.
So come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey.
So I started off, I dusted this mold, the different colors, almost like coloring in the coloring book. What? All this time I thought it was just me being messy, but watch this resin reach for the silicone. Look at it. It has a mind of its own. Getting everywhere, not on my table. And then especially the handlebars, which are real thin. Because once I put this mica in, it's pretty thick. And some of these were painted, dusted on with iridescence. So I hope I didn't overfill. Just a little, huh? That's all right. These, that's the top of the mold. So that's good. Why'd I do that? I don't know. But let's look at this motorcycle. I'm going to do the handlebars first. Maybe not. Yes, I am. Okay, here we go. It's a little harder because this mold is stiffer. It is stiffer than most of my other molds. Oh, look how pretty it's coming out. Don't get impatient, Susie. Okay. Oh yeah. You hold this tire down. I do the tire. Oh, there's water all over the floor. Shit. It's a horrible noise when you have 45 fish tanks. When you hear splash, splash. Splish, splash, I was taking a bath. How does that look? Oh my gosh. And I'm going to put this on a tray. Maybe like Born to Ride or something. Oh, I think it came out great. One bubble. I like the blue very much. It's usually the gas tank and the two fenders are the same. I made the seat not black. Maybe I could have. I didn't want everything chrome. So I gave it a little color. Oh, look how great this looks. I do love it. I love this bike a lot. I have made, I love this mold. This is one of my favorite molds. 4 bikes. Oops. I have made 4 bikes so far. The other one is on John's tray that I made for my honey. And we're going to get started here. I just love this motorcycle mold, and the best place I see to display it is on a large tray like this, and then you can have Happy Father's Day or Let's Ride. So I think I'm going to make a generic Let's Ride, but it's going to be for, my intention is last minute Father's Day. I'm doing a craft show the day before Father's Day. So I want to make sure, and this, I think I'm going to make it one of my Rolio chameleon powders, at least for the lip of the tray. I'm thinking, what color should I do? I really like this silver. I like this one. I think that's the color I'm going to make the either the whole tray or the lips, because it's a different silver than the chrome that I put on the motorcycle. I think this is a little darker, so it'll still contrast out. I don't know, but the bike wheels might blend in. We'll see. That's what I'm going. This is what I'm using. And this tray, for the whole tray, is 8 ounces, so I'm going to make up 8 ounces. Because I don't see why I wouldn't want it just all one color. So let me make up 8 ounces, which is 4 and 4. So I'm going to use this one for 4 and 4. We put them in. I hope they fit in one of these. I don't know if this is 8 ounces. It might just be 8 ounces. Huh. Well, where is my bowl? I'm going to have to get out my big bowl for this. I'm going to get my big bowl out for the 2. 4 and 4. Oh, I'm running down low. Got it. 4 ounces and a hoops. 4 ounces and a hoops. Get this out. Do 4 ounces of this. I'm running out of resin. I'm going to need more resin. We're going to need a bigger boat. 4 ounces and a hoop. Sorry, I know what a hoop is. 4 ounces and a whoop whoop. And I'll clean that up off my tray, because don't pour on top. And I'm going to do a slow mix of this for about 5 minutes, and I'm going to let it sit for about 10-15 minutes till the resin starts getting warm. I find that all the bubbles just come out beautifully when I do that. Okay, it has not sat yet, but I have mixed for 5 minutes. I'm going to get, I'm pretty sure that should be enough. It's a heaping, because this is a lot of resin. This is a lot of resin. It's a lot. I'm not going to breathe. Hold on. Oh, wow. I poured that pretty fast thinking, oh, I forgot I did 8 ounces in a hoop. Okay. I think, should I take some back? It's a little bit more than... a little pokey thing. I want to make sure I do not want bubbles in this, even though they can be fixed. I want to pick it up and look at the bottom, but it is so too full still. Too full. Too full. Okay, it's time to demold. So this tray that's super large, at least in my opinion, I have to put face down and peel back slowly. Otherwise, I have bent it to the point where it like seemed to have cracked. So at least it looked like it cracked. It didn't actually crack, but it looked like it cracked. So I keep it down flat on the ground while I peel it back. Oh, that came out good. I don't see any air bubbles. I don't feel anything. A little bit of overage I have to deburr. And I'll do that when it hardens. This is what, oh, this is what it's going to look like. It looks so good. And then on my, in my Silhouette and on my Cameo machine, I printed out two different Let's Ride, Born to Ride. With the gold with the red lettering and the black with the red lettering. And I like the black with the red lettering. So that's what I'm going to do. So first thing I'm going to do is try to center. And I'm just going to pretty much eyeball it. I'll see where the center is and put something on my silicone mat to indicate to me where the center is. That's close enough. Then I'll peel this off the transfer tape. And it's not a very sticky transfer tape, so it should work out easily. And I fold this in half without creasing it to see where the center is. And then I just lay it down. And then I got to make sure it's stuck, and I can't find my scraper that lays down all my vinyl, so I found a piece of resin iPhone stand, well, phone stand. And I burnished it on with that so that it stays and I can remove the transfer tape. Now sometimes removing the transfer tape from resin that's not totally cured like a week later, it's kind of tough because the resin is very grabby. It's not sticky, but it's very grabby. So I'll find a good spot to start peeling off my transfer tape, and then I'll just, there we go. And I'll peel it back at like a 20-degree angle, and it comes right off. And I'm going to save this transfer tape. I can reuse this over and over and over again. So I'll find the backing, save it for my next vinyl cutting project. Like I said, I use a Silhouette software with the Cameo machine. A lot of people, if you have a Cricut, you could do the same thing. And oh, this is going to be nice. So my next step is to mix up some resin so I can drizzle it. I'm going to drizzle it and focus on the bike. If I put too much resin in, not a big deal because I need to put a whole coating on the tray. But I want to make sure all the axles, all the points that stick up is sticking or covered with the resin. So this takes a little bit longer than, I don't want to just pour it on. I want to make sure every little nook and cranny has a little bit of resin on, even if it falls off. And then I let that set for another 24 hours. So there you have it. This is my last minute Father's Day gift that I made right before the craft fair. Starts tomorrow. This is dry. And I love it. Happy Father's Day. And I made it so in case it doesn't sell, it doesn't say Happy Father's Day. It just says you're born to ride. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey, everybody, it's Susie Q. Na hey, everybody, it's Susie Q. So come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.